Located in Yushan Township, Nantou County, Sun Moon Lake is Taiwan's largest freshwater lake and is Taiwan's premier visitor destination. Millions of travelers visit the famous Sun Moon Lake National Scenic Area because the area is scenic, has a ton of outdoor activities and has a relaxing vibe. Here are the best things to do in Sun Moon Lake. Hanby Trail. Let's kick off the list with the activity that will kick off your day on Sun Moon Lake. That is to have a good morning walk along the Hanby Trail. Hanby Trail is a path made from red bricks that stretches for 1.5 km, 1 mile. You can access the trail from Shush Wharf. You can breathe the fresh morning air and watch the waterfowl splash about the lakeshore along this path. The trail will give you a dreamy view of Sian Pagoda and Lalu Island, which is definitely fantastic to see. Hanby Trail also takes you to historic sites like My Garden, Church of Christ, Shington Theater, Chiang Kai-shek, and Yule Pavilions. There are picture-worthy spots along the Hanby Trail. Shush Pier. Exploring the Hanby Trail would last for 20 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast you walk or spend time with the attractions along with it. If you finish the whole trail, you end up on the other side of the mini peninsula, a 4-minute walk to return to Shush Pier. You can have your breakfast at Shush Pier. There you shall wait for the ferry to start cruising the lake. The view from Shush Pier is simply marvelous. You can walk around and take photos near the boats at the docks if you want. Capture the ferries floating on the sparkling water and the gorgeous mountain range in the background. There are several tea and coffee shops on Shush Pier. Drop by Longfeng Temple. Not too far from Shush, you will find a beautiful temple called Longfeng Temple. Longfeng Temple is a small but colorful temple located on the side of a mountain with a scenic view of the lake. It's not very big, but it should give you a glimpse of what you can expect from temples around Sun Moon Lake. Cruise across Sun Moon Lake. The ferries in Sun Moon Lake sail in a counterclockwise direction. If you were coming from Shush Pier and arrived at Shuangwang Temple Pier, returning to Shush by ferry would require you to have 2 boat trips. You have to stop at Idathao Pier and get another boat ride back to Shush. Cruising across Sun Moon Lake is an excellent way to see Lalu Island closer in person. The ferry's captain shall narrate fascinating facts about Sun Moon Lake's attractions and history while you are on the boat. Have fun watching magnificent scenery while learning about them. Sian Pagoda. Sian Pagoda is a 46-meter, 151 feet, tall structure on the top of Mount Shallaban, which stands 954 meters, 3,130 feet, above sea level. The beautiful pagoda is octagonal in shape with stunning exteriors designed in Chinese architecture. It has 12 floors, and anyone can climb through a circular staircase inside the structure. The highest floor of Sian Pagoda blesses the visitors with a stunning panoramic view of the lake. There are bells on the 12th floor of the pagoda. They are believed to bring blessings to anyone who rings them and prays simultaneously. Before you reach the site where Sian Pagoda stands, you have to walk through a 900-meter uphill trail. But don't let it discourage you. The path leading to Mount Shallaban's summit is scenic, covered with trees, and is paved with bricks. It will be a delightful and refreshing hike, I'm sure. Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village. Get a unique experience from Taiwan's largest amusement park by immersing yourself in the culture of indigenous tribal groups, strolling around European-style gardens, and hopping on thrilling amusement rides. Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village covers 62 hectares of land and is home to an experience mixture of fun, discovery, and relaxation. Reviews say you must try something, especially if you brought your kids on your trip. Sun Moon Lake Ropeway. Sun Moon Lake Ropeway is another spot where you can have an overlooking view of the lake. Unlike Sian Pagoda, you can have a magnificent panoramic view of the lake and surrounding mountains without any effort or footwork. It is a must-do activity for your day trip around Sun Moon Lake. Here, you will enjoy the stable and comfortable seats inside an air-conditioned gondola while traversing the scenic mountains and watching the glamorous lake. Wenwu Temple. Wenwu Temple is located on the steep slopes of the northern portion of Sun Moon Lake. It is an impressive temple with beautiful gardens and 3 halls. You will stand in awe at the unbelievable talent that the master craftsman showed in building this temple. The halls of Wenwu Temple are dedicated to deities and historical figures in Chinese history. The first hall is a shrine devoted to the god of literature and to the first ancestor Kaiji. Visitors see the central hall dedicated to Yu and Guangong, a warrior god and the god of war. Finally, The last hall at the rear end of the temple is dedicated to Confucius. Wenwu Temple is an excellent place to admire Chinese architecture and culture. It is also a marvelous place to watch the setting sun in Sunmoonlake. Observe and awe the details of the temple's roof, highlighted by the thinning angle of sunlight with the horizon. The temple never closes, but you might want to catch the last bus at 6:20 p.m. Back to your hotel. Alright, that's it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos.